Have you ever stood up from your favorite chair and felt like your legs just aren't as steady as they used to be? Maybe you've noticed it takes a little more effort to climb the stairs or walk to the mailbox. You're not alone, my friend. Our legs are often the first to whisper or sometimes shout that we're not as young as we used to be. But here's the good news. We can do something about it. And it starts right in our kitchens. You see, our legs carry us through life. Literally. They're the foundation of our independence. But as we age, muscle loss, weaker bones, and slower circulation can sneak up on us. The great news, the right foods can help slow that down, or even reverse it. Today, I want to share 6 everyday foods that can strengthen your legs, keep you moving, and help you feel more vibrant than ever. Let's start with the first 3, foods you might already have in your pantry or fridge. Let's talk about eggs. Now, I know what you're thinking. Aren't eggs bad for cholesterol? Well, here's the scoop. Most recent research shows that for most people, eggs in moderation are perfectly safe, and they're a powerhouse for leg strength. The yolks are packed with vitamin D, which helps your body absorb calcium for stronger bones. The whites, pure protein, which builds and repairs muscles, and strong muscles mean steadier legs. Try scrambling eggs with spinach for breakfast, or hard-boil a few to keep in the fridge for a quick snack. If you're worried about cholesterol, talk to your doctor. But for many of us, an egg a day is a simple, affordable way to invest in our strength. Next up, leafy greens. Kale, spinach, collards, you name it. These aren't just rabbit food, I promise. They're loaded with magnesium, a mineral that's like a secret weapon for your legs. Magnesium helps your muscles relax and contract smoothly, so you're less likely to cramp up during a walk or a gardening session. Plus, greens are rich in vitamin K, which teams up with calcium to keep your bones dense and fracture resistant. Now, if chewing a big salad feels like a chore, try blending a handful of spinach into a morning smoothie. You won't even taste it, but your legs will feel the difference. Or saute greens with garlic and olive oil. It's a delicious side dish that does double duty for your health. And let's not forget about salmon. This fatty fish is a superstar for leg strength, and here's why. It's swimming with omega-3 fatty acids. These healthy fats fight inflammation, which can creep into our joints as we age, making movement feel stiff and achy. Omega-3s also improve blood flow to your muscles, helping them recover faster after activity. Think of salmon as oiling the hinges of your body's doors. Everything just works smoother. Grill it, bake it, or pan-sear it with a squeeze of lemon. Aim for 2 servings a week. Not a fan of fish? No worries. Walnuts and flax seeds are great plant-based sources of omega-3s too. But there's something special about salmon. It's a complete package of protein and healthy fats that your legs will love. Now, these 3 foods, eggs, leafy greens, and salmon, are like the foundation of a house. They give your legs the raw materials they need to stay strong: protein for muscle, vitamins for bones, and healthy fats for smooth movement. But here's the thing. Small changes add up. You don't need to overhaul your diet overnight. Start by adding one of these foods to your meals this week. Maybe swap your cereal for a veggie omelet, or try a salmon dinner instead of chicken. Every bite counts. And you know what? This is just the beginning. There are more delicious, simple foods that can make a world of difference for your legs. Foods you might not expect. So why not take that first step today? Your legs have carried you through decades of adventures. Let's give them the love they deserve. You know, there's something magical about growing your own food or even just picking out the freshest ingredients at the market. It's like nature's way of saying, "Here, let me help you stay strong." And that's exactly what we're going to keep doing today. We've already talked about eggs, leafy greens, and salmon, three wonderful allies for your legs. Now, let's dig into three more foods that'll have you feeling steadier on your feet in no time. First up, Greek yogurt. Now, I'm not talking about the sugary, flavored stuff lining the grocery store shelves. Plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt is what we're after here. Why? Two words, protein and probiotics. A single cup packs nearly 20 grams of protein. That's more than some protein bars. And protein, as we've talked about, is essential for keeping your muscles firm and resilient, especially in your legs. But here's the bonus. Greek yogurt is also rich in calcium. You know how we've always been told to drink milk for strong bones? Well, yogurt does the same job, and often better, because it's easier to digest for many of us as we age. Plus, those probiotics, they're like little gardeners tending to your gut, helping you absorb all the nutrients from the other foods you eat. It's a win-win. Try it with a handful of blueberries or a sprinkle of cinnamon. If you're lactose sensitive, look for lactose-free versions or try almond-based yogurts fortified with calcium. The goal here is to make your breakfast or afternoon snack work for you, not against you. Now, let's talk about a humble hero, the sweet potato. These aren't just for holiday casseroles, I promise. Sweet potatoes are loaded with potassium, a mineral that's like a peacekeeper for your muscles. When potassium levels dip, that's when cramps and weakness can sneak in. But keep them steady, and your legs will thank you for every step, every stretch, every dance around the living room. They're also packed with beta-carotene, which your body turns into vitamin A. And vitamin A? It's like a repair crew for your tissues, helping keep your muscles and skin healthy. Plus, the fiber in sweet potatoes keeps your blood sugar steady, so you avoid those energy crashes that leave you feeling drained. Roast them with a dash of paprika, mash them with a touch of butter, or cube them into a hearty soup. They're versatile, satisfying, and a far cry from the bland health food some folks fear. And if you're watching your carbs, remember, your legs need good, slow-burning energy. Sweet potatoes deliver that without the spike. Finally, let's chat about almonds. Now, I can hear some of you saying, nuts? But they're so high in calories. Here's the thing. A little goes a long way. Just a small handful of almonds, about a quarter cup, gives you a powerhouse of nutrients. Magnesium, which we've mentioned before, teams up with calcium to keep your bones sturdy. Vitamin E acts like a shield against inflammation. And the healthy fats, they keep your joints lubricated, so moving feels less like a chore and more like a joy. Toss them into oatmeal, blend them into almond butter for toast, or just keep a jar on the counter for when you need a quick pick-me-up. If chewing whole nuts is tough, try slivered or sliced almonds. They're just as nutritious but gentler on the teeth. And for those with nut allergies, sunflower seeds are a fantastic swap. Same benefits, same crunch. Now, I want you to picture something. Imagine your legs as a team that's been with you through thick and thin. They've carried you across stages, through grocery stores, up mountains, or just to the mailbox and back. And just like any team, they need the right support to keep performing. Greek yogurt, sweet potatoes, and almonds, they're like the cheerleaders, the coaches, and the hydration crew all rolled into one. Don't underestimate the power of these simple additions. Maybe tonight you'll swap rice for roasted sweet potatoes, or tomorrow you'll stir a spoonful of almonds into your yogurt. Tiny changes, my friend. Tiny changes can build up to something extraordinary. And the best part? These foods aren't just good for you. They're delicious. They're the kind of meals that make you feel nourished, not deprived. And guess what? We're not done yet. There's one more food I'm especially excited to share with you, a food that's probably sitting in your kitchen right now waiting to surprise you. But let's save that for next time. For now, why not pick one of these three, yogurt, sweet potatoes, or almonds, and give it a starring role in your next meal? Your legs have earned it. Can you smell that? It's a little hint of warmth, a dash of spice, something that's been used for thousands of years to heal and nourish. And believe it or not, it's the final food on our list to strengthen those legs of yours. But before we get to that, let me say this. If you've been following along, you've already got 6 incredible tools in your toolbox. Eggs, leafy greens, salmon, Greek yogurt, sweet potatoes, almonds. And now, let's add one more to the mix. A golden gem that's probably been sitting in your spice rack all along. Meet turmeric. Now, I know what you're thinking. That's a spice, not a food. But trust me, this little powerhouse deserves a spotlight. Turmeric contains something called curcumin, a compound that's been studied for its remarkable anti-inflammatory properties. Inflammation is like rust on a bicycle chain. It creeps in over time and makes everything harder to move. But turmeric helps quiet that inflammation, easing joint stiffness and keeping your muscles supple. Here's the trick. Pair it with a pinch of black pepper. That boosts curcumin absorption by 2,000%. Stir it into soups, add it to scrambled eggs, or whisk it into a cozy mug of warm milk with honey. It's not just for curry. It's for you. And if you're not a fan of the flavor, no worries. You can find turmeric supplements. But talk to your doctor first. Me? I'll take mine in a steaming bowl of soup. Thank you very much. Now, let's take a step back. We've covered 6 foods, but here's what it's really about. Staying independent. Staying able to walk through the park with your grandkids, dance at a family wedding, or simply get up from your chair without that nagging ache. Every bite of these foods is a step toward more. More adventures, more memories, more life. Let's do a quick recap, just to make sure it all sticks. Eggs for vitamin D and protein. Leafy greens for magnesium and bone strength. Salmon for omega-3s and smooth joints. Greek yogurt for calcium and gut health. Sweet potatoes for potassium and steady energy. Almonds for vitamin E and joint lubrication. And turmeric, our golden finale, to calm inflammation. That's it. No complicated recipes, no expensive supplements. Just real everyday foods doing extraordinary things for your body. Now, I'll be honest with you, I'm not a fan of strict rules. Life's too short for that. What I am a fan of is progress, not perfection. Maybe you'll forget the almonds one day or skip the salmon. That's okay. What matters is that you're trying, that you're giving your legs and your whole body the love they need to keep carrying you forward. So here's my challenge to you. Pick one food from this list, just one, and make it your kitchen ally this week. Maybe it's adding spinach to your morning eggs or sprinkling turmeric on your roasted veggies. Share your choice in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you're trying. And if you found this helpful, do me a favor. Hit that like button. Share this video with a friend who could use a little leg love, and subscribe to this channel. We're all in this together after all. Growing older isn't about losing strength. It's about rediscovering it in new ways. It's about savoring the small victories, like taking the stairs without hesitation or feeling steady on your feet during a sunset stroll. You've lived a life worth celebrating. Here's to many more steps, many more laughs, and many more years of feeling strong, vibrant, and utterly unstoppable. Cheers to you, my friend. Here's to your health, your strength, and the incredible journey ahead.